Hey guys, welcome back to PFI. It is a beautiful day. We got gunmetal Josh here. My man Fong came rolling in. So it's going pretty good. Sean's back there working on the bully spindles. And it looks like Fong found his place right there.
Hi.
What's up, dude?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
We've missed you.
I need you too.
So get on Fong's channel, Unknown Journey. He's got a couple wild projects. You're building a rear wheel drive Insight.
Yeah, mid-engine.
Mid-engine Insight.
Yeah, and the Phoenix is coming.
Besides the Phoenix, and that stuff is looking out of control. And there's Josh just barreling through the shop. Today we got a couple things going on. The engine for the Bully, we're gonna do a block fill. And Sean's trying to finish up the suspension on the Bully. And I'm kind of just tinkering on this Integra, trying to get some client cars done. But other than that, we've got all kinds of stuff going. So hope you're prepared for a wild, fun episode. Hopefully it's wild. But hang on, let's go. Hi Brent and the gang at Pfispeed. Enjoy your gift from Roger in Pierce, South Dakota. What did he bring us? This is crazy. It says fragile, it's French.
You're right.
Fragile, no fragile.
Fragile, no fragile.
Fragile, not a fragile.
Whoa!
It's not a fragile, it's fragile.
Fragile. Ooh.
Not a fragile.
Man.
Chocolate cookie. Tastes so good.
Mmm. Tastes so good. Thanks, Roger.
Hey guys, Josh here. We need to get a couple blocks going for the Bully. Use Chris Boyette's epoxy on these bad guys. You want to get your surface as level as you can. Clean the surface, get it taped. I'm going to cut around. Water jacket sleeve here is open. Everything else will be closed off. We're going to fill it with sugar. Start pouring sugar up here. Use the tape on this screwdriver as my guide. Just start moving it around.
Oh, you have sand underneath, huh?
Sugar.
Yeah, shaking here is perfect for this. Look how easy. Little vibration.
You got a potion mixture going in here, huh?
Yeah. Fong's commenting on my shaky ass hands.
That's perfect for this. Shaking, you know?
Yeah, shaking's perfect.
Yeah.
Mixes it up.
Yeah.
Gets it to come out.
Yeah.
This is the perfect job for shaky hands. Looks good though. Keep it up, bro. Gunmetal Josh, crushing it. All right, so Sean's hard at it. He's about to get the suspension all going on this thing. Been taking some measurements, it looks like.
Yeah, just trying to get it pretty much where it was in the car prior to it. So we got our top ball joint and lower ball joint indexing points so we can, you know, have a built-in 7 degrees of caster. It's like the shopping cart wheel effect type stuff. So next we just have to build our upper and lower control arms, which are going to come off the frame. The front four-link is actually not going to come all the way up to the ball joint. It is actually going to come intersection into the bar.
Okay. Awesome.
And then that'll give us our adjustability to change the instant center of gravity on the front suspension, in theory.
All right.
That's how a rear end works. We'll see if it applies to a front.
Yeah, here we go.
Woohoo!
Cookie thieves.
You got cookie. Yeah.
Roger hooked it up. All right, so Fong's gonna take off with the heads. Go knock those out.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
We had again.
Yes, sir. All right. It's good to see you. Be safe. Enjoy the cookies.
You too.
All right, we're back and it's transmission day. So this 3-speed automatic that was in the curse on Rocky Mountain Race Week. This one took a beating. It was pretty rough on it. So I don't want to just throw this one right back in the car. We did get a new converter. First thing, we took the pan off of it here. So this is the pan that Sean modified for our trans cooler. So it's got the extra bungs, the extra 1.5 quarts of fluid in there. Now we'll go ahead and get this filter off. We change these filters quite often. valve body out of it. Now we can start taking the pump out. Consists of 2, 4, 6, 7 bolts right there. See if this little Makita gun will get any of these. I don't know if it will. Did just pull the pump out of it. Here is our pump. That's out. So now I can start loosening the bands, so we can start pulling all the bad parts out of here. So we got everything out here. First basket, second basket, sprag, all that stuff. Now we do have new billet input shaft. Just want to check it real quick and make sure we got the right splines. This is our new converter. Yep, that is the correct splines. We're gonna go ahead and pop this snap ring so we can swap the input shaft, because it's really hard to see on camera, but this is actually hourglass shape. So that was why we were having problems getting a converter into it. There we go.
The click of success.
There we go. Now we got a new little shaft.
Ooh, that thing's so
200 amp.
fancy.
Yeah. All right, so we got one basket of gears together. Now we're trying to line the second one up.
I think it's there.
Right on. Oh, that's right. This stuff's hard. You get a little forgetful sometimes.
There it is.
It's together.
It's together.
All right, so now that the transmission's all together, the engine's been together, now we can put the two together. So we went ahead and put the converter in here, spun it all the way in, got the flex plate on there, got some Loctite on those bolts. Go ahead and try and stab this thing.
Oh, we don't even have the bolts?
I got them right here.
What are you doing here?
You know, just getting ahead of myself.
All right, guys. That's about as hard as that got. Pretty darn easy.
Yeah.
Jamie's gonna go ahead and tighten those up and then start getting in the car. Oh man, did you put the flex plate in?
Darn, I knew I forgot something.
It's so much different doing it on the floor. I'm used to doing it over my head.
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over.
In parking lots.
Parking lots. All right, now that the engine is put back together, the transmission's on it, it's gonna go inside the curse, and we're gonna get her ready to go.
All right, so we went ahead and pulled some things out of our way. I haven't looked at this car in a long time. So I just kind of stuffed a bunch of the hoses, the shifter cable, the throttle cable down in there. Got that stuff out of the way, fuel line out of the way, starter wires out of the way. So everything's just where it needs to be. The transcooler lines are dangling because those go behind and then they come under the transmission to the front. So those will just hang out there. Got the engine and transmission on a little cart. We'll go ahead and slide her on in.
Turbo.
Yeah. That's what that is.
All right, yep, that's what that is. Let's go. Hold on. All right, guys, we can do this. We can do this. Corner of this thing.
Oh, it's gonna go that way?
Yep. Yep. Which is, I'm trying to get this mount to here, so it's getting close anyway. And so the bolt for that just goes right through the frame right here. Right in that location there. And then we can get the other side, and then she's gonna be hanging. You can see the hole. We just bumped it down to that.
There it is.
You go in. Yep. Oh man. The engine is in the curse.
Dun dun dun.
That's coming out. That bolt coming out the other side.
Yeah, she is. I just can't wait to see this thing running again.
Me neither.
Can I go nines? that is the goal.
Let's hope.
So I have my spindle squared up to the frame, and I have the distance from my back plate to this frame rail pulled for my axle length. And then now I have my angle finder on here on top of the bolt so we could get the angle of caster. So I have this set at 7.5 degrees of caster, and that's what we're building in factory, and that's what I have the lower and upper link. As you can see, that one's closer to this bar, that one's a little bit further out. That way it's holding the caster just from the get-go. So that's where we start. And if we need a little more, we can use the adjuster links to add a little more. If we want a little less, we can take it away. First bar length is looking like 9 inches to the long point. A 45-degree cut on that. But I got it tacked, the first upper control arm. You can see that it's nice and square with there. We're sitting at 7.5 degrees caster, exactly where I wanted it. Oh yeah, that looks sick.
Oh man. So now I got the lower arm on, the upper arm. This is looking great.
See 2 more? We're set.
Set to jet.
Suspended pump.
He's suspended. You're suspended. The bully got
You cannot go back to class.
we suspended the bully. That's fun. What's that? Yeah. Well, hopefully it isn't expelled.
You never know, it might be cursed. I saw somebody in the comments was like, man, you're doing these 2 things at the same time. That curse might rub off. I said, I'll give it to you.
I started with it.
Hey, we'll share it.
It's all good. It's fun.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome looking. I dig it.
So you gotta start them and move around, make sure you're lined up.
Yep. All right, so he's getting the flex plate in now. And then the axles, intake manifold. Pretty much everything that you did at the track a few times.
It's all coming right back to me.
Your PTSD's kicking in.
You're not gonna sleep good tonight.
Yeah, got this twitch.
Brittany's gonna be slapping me. It's okay.
It's fine. All right, so we got the converter bolts in, everything's done there. And we're throwing the mid plate in. So the mid plate basically keeps the engine from rocking or moving around.
Which one? And you guys can make this at home. I made this.
Oh yeah. Yeah. When he says he made this, that yeah, he's saying he doesn't fabricate.
Not so much.
What do you call yourself?
I'm a grinder, not a welder. Taught Shane everything I know. He can grind with the best of them. Huh, Shane?
And I left a little length for beveling.
What I want.
So Sean's working on the lower arm now. See how that's looking. All right, so you put it in this vise and you get it at your angle.
And I know I needed a little more, so I already gave it to it.
So when you're looking at this, this is basically the tube going to the ball joint. Here is how you would look at it. So this is an Aomi tube notcher. So this is what we use to notch tubing. You might have seen in a BoostedBoiz video or our own. We use it as the belt sander and tube notcher. 4.5 horsepower. And this thing really rips. Look at it grind. I love the way this thing is.
Me too.
And it's 3-phase, so we have a little phase converter hidden back here. Thanks to Chris Phillips wiring it all in. And then we use it for our drill press too. And you can see it from Poudre High School. So this was in a shop class. Shame we don't have shop class anymore, but.
Man, that's sad.
Did you have shop class?
I did.
I did too.
I took, in middle school, I took as many shop classes as I could.
I love
At
shop.
one point, I had 2 shop classes in a day.
Did you do the CO2 cars?
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, the CO2 cars
Oh,
were
yeah,
awesome.
down the string.
Yeah, yeah.
dangerous, but
See,
they're cool.
some of you guys don't know what you're missing out on. So tell your schools, get CO2 cars, because they're awesome.
They're fun.
They're so fun.
Oh yeah.
Mine was too light and like flew away. All right.
Cool, they're cool.
We've made our own adjustments. The vice grips. Now, why do you deburr on this one over that one?
Because that one I have rollerblade bearings on, and they only have a limited life expectancy.
Yeah.
So get your notch done, get on and off as quick as possible.
Yeah.
And then this one can run all day pretty much. So come over here, and it's a finer paper, cleans up the edge real nice.
So what he's talking about with these using rollerblade bearings, we've serviced it, we've made new collars here, but these bearings in here and here are literally rollerblade bearings. That nice express shirt's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's way cool. I dig it.
Look at that, huh? Yeah.
Like a glove.
That's what we were after. That is what we were after.
And then I'll notch another bar to go from here to here.
From each
Somewhere
side,
here.
yeah.
And that's where we'll mount our shock.
Yeah, our shock can be right in there. Yeah, man. I'm digging it, right? It's
I'm
good.
digging it. It's come together.
Either way, we're doing it.
It is, it is.
It's cool.
It's heavy duty, it should be rough, it should be tough. There's some bully stuff.
Sure is. It's good though. So he's gonna kind of copy that same design on the top. It just won't have the crossbar for the shock mount. But
Score!
when are you gonna try to have this thing fired up?
What is today?
Today's Tuesday, right? Or today's Tuesday, right? Or Wednesday?
I'd like to drive it home by Saturday.
What do you think you got left to get to that point? I mean,
Just assembly, and then the hardest part is just the 2 things that I haven't had in it before, which is the nitrous, which that won't be bad at all, and the vacuum pump.
all right. So what he's doing with the vacuum pump is when he's coming into boost, he actually doesn't have very good brakes. And how you launch the car is you hold the foot brake real hard while you're mashing the gas at the same time, start spooling the turbo, car gets ready to launch. Well, what he needs to do is he needs more power on the brake system itself. So to do so, put a vacuum pump on the booster. So when he pumps that brake up, this car wants to hold itself still, and he can build even more boost, more power, leave harder, start to figure out more
So, I mean, the
torque.
most we've ever left on is like 9.5, 10 pounds of boost.
If we can get it to leave at 15 pounds of boost.
Yeah, or even like what you do with your other car, you know,
Yeah, a lot of boost, and then,
And then
pull
just-
some time.
yeah, just-
yeah.
get the timing out of it. And,
The quicker it's in
Let
the
it come
boost,
around.
the quicker it's gonna get going.
yeah,
So,
I think that'll help.
and the nitrous is gonna help get it there a lot too.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Yeah, so he says he's not going to use the nitrous from A to B, but
Oh, no, I will.
I know he will.
I'll own it now. The wife's not here. Don't comment about it. She'll read those.
Comment, because she does read the comments.
Don't do it.
So you don't send it to the email. Don't tell on Jamie. What are you over here doing, Goof?
Making some bumper brackets.
Ah, always crushing it. Nice. Very cool, man. And Sean is on these arms. He's getting these things welded. So, let's check that out. You need something held, or you got it? Or?
No, I'm just adjusting the body just because of the knot.
You feeling it?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. You look sketched out. You did.
Oh, I was just making sure it looks square, now it does.
And then you were just feeling for the air gap on the bottom, make sure you're still square on the tube. Is that what you're doing there?
Yeah, I still pull the tube up. Must have just rotated up on me last time.
Yeah. I can hold something if you need that. So guys, what he's doing is trying to get this whole joint square and everything kind of held in place.
Yeah, it just keeps
twisting and moving, yeah. This is just the tack, so he can undo it and do it. You just wanna get her decent. So you tacked her good. It's late and
camera's on me and now I'm sweating.
I know, that is what it is, a little bit. Hey, Jeannie.
Hey, what's up?
Looks like you got some wiring going on.
Yeah, I'm just kind of getting stuff where it belongs.
So this is just nearly there. I mean, in fact, you could probably start it tomorrow.
Woo! We got a couple dynos tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow night. Yeah, Spencer Reed. He's got check engine light with Honda Diagnostics.
That's it?
Yeah, we were supposed to have a retune today. He called yesterday, frankly.
What happened?
And then he just never showed up. I seen you.
Oh, but he didn't come today?
Nope.
He blew us off?
Yep.
I hate getting blown off. But it happens.
Rather get blown on than blown off. Cut this so my wife don't see that.
She sees everything. Or is that what you're trying to undo?
This angle's not the issue. This is the angle I'm looking at.
Okay. Okay. Just checking. I just have to ask. I have to make sure.
Yeah. This is up and down, so it
Okay.
does.
Well, the tube's really low on the tube. It needs to come way up here.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, is get this tube up on there.
The problem is it's still welded down there.
What?
Yeah, the tack is the problem. The tack needs to pop off.
Well, I just keep twisting and this just keeps rotating down. It's not staying up.
Yeah, because doesn't it just need to come off and go, just the whole tube come higher, right?
Yeah, or I loosen the tack and it'll shift on there, like tectonic plates. It's just a single tack.
But it's acting like a big old tack.
And then I'll end up probably taking a piece of tube later. I'm going from like here to here just to add more.
It's gonna be cool. All right, guys, at least we got somewhere. We got suspension stuff going on. We got the engine back in the curse. We got the block filled. And Goofy's been just a monster on his little hot rod. He's got the bumpers all mounted now and everything all done up with his brackets. He's knocking it out. Sure to be on Goofy's channel at some point. Kid's killing it. But yeah, so we made good progress. A couple arms on the bully. We got the block filled, like I said. But anyway, we got a bunch done. So appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. I don't want to repeat myself too much. But we appreciate you guys watching. Please like, subscribe, visit the merch store, pfispeed.com. And appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks a bunch.
Something's weird. It's going together way too easy. Everything. I set the dump tube in there and it's facing the right way and the clamp just goes right on.
Yeah, it's
I fight that stupid thing.
You've done it before.
Well, that's the stuff I usually fight. It just goes together.
Right?
It ain't had enough time out. It's ready.
Gonna cooperate? All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.